Hey guys, what is up? NYK31 here, Madden 19. Going through the playbooks. We're on the Browns now. You see the current ones that I've done and where I have slotted them. It's a fluid list, so those can go up and down as we do more and play with more. And Brownies was interesting in the sense that it's very similar to the Bengals playbook formation-wise. It's got some differences here and there. Like the Brownies have three pistol formations as opposed to the Bengals two, and the underhanded stuff, especially the single back doubles and wide trip stuff in the Browns playbook, isn't nearly as good. What happened, I think, with this playbook is similar to what happened with the Giants playbook when they went from Coughlin to Ben McAdoo. And what EA basically did was that they kind of took half of what was in the Giants' old playbook and half of what was in the Packers playbook and kind of patched them together. I think that's kind of what they did as well when Hugh Jackson went from the Bengals to the Browns. They kind of went half and half and never really updated it. So that's how you end up getting what you did. A couple of Maddens ago, this playbook was pretty well widely used throughout the Madden community, the Brownies playbook. This year, not quite as much. I mean, it's okay. It's middle of the road, I think. As you see, I'm starting out in pistol, on a little pistol dagger here. Um, most of the pistol sets are useless. The single back sets aren't that great. The gun doubles is pretty good actually. I kind of like what they have to offer there. You have most of the stuff that you need to be able to have a decent gun double set. They have this gun double set, and they have a couple of offset versions of it as well, which you'll see in a moment, as I'm just running curl flats here. I take the flat, which is what you want to do when they're playing cloud flats when they retreat initially, and if they're playing curl to flat as well. I have spot smash in my audibles. That spot and go I don't really find very useful. Corner strike is pretty much dead, as I've mentioned before. But you have the spot constant here to your right, smash on your left. Just kind of read whichever one you like better. And this is what really is irritating about this game. You have a linebacker there, D Ford, playing inside in man coverage against Jerry Rice. 99 route running. He's got 99 speed. It's my maxed out Captain Token Rice. He's playing inside. I touch pass the ball with pass lead to the outside, and D Ford, a linebacker, is able to cover Jerry Rice man to man. On what planet? That just encapsulates the issues regarding leverage and positioning being respected, and issues with how routes get open or don't get open, and all that good stuff that we've been over a million times. Very irritating. There's a lot of stuff that you can't run because of things like that. Hopefully, that's on the verge of changing. We had the latest Madden 20 live stream yesterday, and they went over some things that were very promising. Again, we'll see how it all executes, but here we are on the march again. Gonna tempt fate here and try a good old slant flat. Have spacer to the left. I lowball it. That's the only type of throw running that I feel safe doing. He was in man one there, so it's a pretty easy completion. I felt pretty good in their shotgun spreadish type stuff. You have some zone reads here and there. This is just your standard wide trips flood concept. If I stay in this, I have the curl there. To the left, I think I'm playing. I think it's going to be possibly blitzing again. I have all kinds of space there to the right. We're just going to scramble with Mr. Patty Mahomes. Get some yards. Here's the zone read. Should even out the numbers some. Don't think that end is going to crash. He doesn't. So we get only a yard. Right idea, just didn't get the blocking that we would have liked. That'll happen with the zone read every now and then. Again, my only skepticism with the RPO is twofold. One, how the defensive AI is going to respond to it. and also how the play is going to be executed from a run, pass, option, read perspective as far as how blocking is going to hold up in either scenario. Again, we'll see how that plays out. So anyway, I'm going to go wide trips. Good old-fashioned dagger concept, and no one is covering the flat. This would have been a touchdown if my receiver bothered to block. Thanks for nothing, Keyshawn. So, knocking on the door. Zero blitzers can be a little bit annoying from time to time. Just a matter of making sure that you're conscious of it, making sure you have your protection right, and making sure that you know where your outlets are and all that good stuff. This play action fork plays, nasty out of gun trips tight end. Just everyone skates out there, so that makes the read for the drag pretty easy. You just got to be careful for guys who are spying or guys who are trying to bait you with the user. You know, against that look, I was looking to either the corner or maybe trying to hit a low pass to the post, but since everyone just bailed out of there, the drag was easy pickings. Gonna go Z spot here. Change AJ Green's route into something useful. Let's see what happens. Make sure my protection is all good to go. That spot route again, a little bit of delay there. And I had the corner for a touchdown. I also had, a step there. I just decided to say, hey, we'll give AJ Green a shot at it. But alas, fell for 3. I think he was a man there again. Anyway, again, ball back. Wide trips. You got the tight slots there. You got monster. You got bunch. Trips tight end. Not a bad variety of formations here. This trips Y offset, not completely useless. A lot of them are very useless. You have a couple of pass plays you can run out of this. This Z under is very nice. Again, he's running with the deep route. Just hit it as he clears all that traffic. Nice little levels concept there. That play I don't like at all. That play takes forever for that tight end wheel to get out there. Forever. So just going to go 4 verts and just do a little drag there to have a little check down. Be quick, but don't hurry. Want to be mindful of the clock, but you don't want to rush things and potentially rush yourself and do something crazy because your concentration isn't quite there. Trips tight end. Just going to go straight 4 verts here with the drag this time being Mr. Kittle. Those verts will clear people out, see what the user does. He's really all over the place. So, running around like a chicken with his head cut off. And we just, hit Kittle as soon as we clear him. Going to go back to bunch, play action post. I think I'm going to dial up here. Or am I going to run post or deep corners? What's the deep corners I'm going to run? Really like this play out of gun bunch. Most gun bunches have this. You can change that outside receiver to a streak to create a sail concept. Got all kinds of space there on the flat. So we just take the quick yards there. Get out of bounds. Got a pretty decent gun bunch here. You got mesh spot. You got flanker drive, bench trail. Where I come out in trail, but when I see him pressed up, I say, okay, let's go for a verse and take a shot. If that's press man and AJ Green gets a good animation, it's going to be 6. If the receiver on the left gets separation, which he probably will at that wheel, it's going to be 6 as well. And I have my choice. So I just go to AJ Green and boom, touchdown. Beating press coverage is all about, really, in this game, whether your corner gets a good animation or your receiver gets a good animation or not, more than anything else. Back into Pistola. And again, the pistol stuff is not very useful. I mean, it's not god-awful, but, you don't really want to live in it. You can't really live in it. You don't got a whole heck of a lot to work with. I'm going to try power here. And, not going to get much. We bring a tackle there because it's Dion. That's pretty much it. You got your fade smash, which is nice. Double flares is okay. Run play action at a pistol at your own risk a lot of the times. Similar scenario to under center where you have the potential to get insta-sacked all over the place. This pistol Y offset trips is god-awful bad from a passing perspective. And of not really much real use from a running perspective. I'm going to try this inside zone split. The Backside blocker does nothing, or my lead blocker does nothing, and limits that gain. If the tight end got his wham block in there, he could have been off to the races, but no. And here we'll try this double flares play, see what this is about. You got that curl post combo to the left. Again, just trying to get an idea if he's going to be bringing pressure, what his user's going to be doing. We hit the flare out there, and that actually does a pretty good job. Most of these flare outs, they don't really let you do much after the catch. I think it's probably because he was lined up closer to the line in the back. But either way, that's not terrible. That play you can pop in there every now and then. Not a complete waste of time. And this completely blew me away. You know, under center, a little bit of 12 personnel, and we're going to try a counter. And the goat I sacrificed must have pleased the Madden gods, because we just get all kinds of bodies picked up here. Ricky Williams does not get, stuck in the backfield, and boom, touchdown. That's a rare treat. When was the last time you saw an under center or any counter of any type pop like that? It's been a minute. So anyway, next game. Don't ask me why I'm using these, relatively plodding receivers. I'm just bored of my receiving unit. I'm bored of Moss. I'm bored of Tyreek Hill. Even Kenny Galladay, who's served me well. AJ Green. Poor AJ Green, with his only 96 speed, is considered a freaking plotter. Even Keyshawn. Well, Keyshawn is up to 97, but 96 and 97 speed, they're like, a dime a dozen in Ultimate Team now. The way I figure it, what's really the point of using Tyreek Hill and Randy Moss if everyone on the field is as fast as they are? Kind of ruins a lot of what makes them unique to me. So I figure, okay, we'll take a little break from them and use some big body, quote-unquote, possession guys who can catch the ball in traffic and hopefully hang on to them a little bit more. So anyway, gonna start out with some zone read. Gonna go into some bunchy bunch. Not sure if I'm just gonna be setting up audibles or we're actually gonna play out a bunch. Looks like I'm just setting up audibles. What do I choose here? I'm not quite sure. You also have the dig return play there. I'm not gonna be running counter. I audible out of that, so can't really run base against that look. So we're gonna try the fork play again and see what's up. He brings the barn, and we, hot rod at that to a curl. Hit it against the off coverage. Keyshawn with the spin. Keyshawn, of all people, with a spin. And we get some nice yards after catch. Could have kept a square in on there, but seeing who he was using, I was afraid he might peel back and undercut it. He kind of got himself stuck in the line of scrimmage, so I was able to hit that curl route. This play action post play, that post takes a million years to get going. Going to try to keep the play action on anyway to see what happens. And Joe Green is going to come in completely untouched somehow. How does that happen? I mean, how? That's horrible. That's really, really bad. So anyway, we get sacked. Going to go back to the play action corner. Again, I love this play. And if you are in a competitive environment and you want to jazz it up, there's a lot of ways you can do it to make it pretty more potent. Flat is really open there. Either blitz again or scoot up something assignment-wise. We do a little stiff arm there, get some extra yards. Back to third and short, or third and shorter. I'm going to go Z spot here, I think. Again, change that useless route. I don't know what that route is supposed to be. Whatever it is, it's terrible. Might be blitzing again here. So looking corner or AJ Green. For whatever reason, Mahomes goes it right into the ground. Gunslinger is actually in the hard flats there. So just going to kick the field goal here. Gunslinger causes some weird things that happen to your throws at times, man. Weird things. Trey open. Not too shabby either. You can run stick. You can run that Z under. Salem. Play action read is pretty good. Not really a fan of that hitch post play. I'm going to check out of it here and just run the ball. And we're going to get blown up. Well, we actually gained some yards on the auto animation there. The auto fall forward bails me out there and gives me some yards. Always nice when that works for you. But yeah, this set is not bad either. That dig and go is utterly useless. That angle stick is not my favorite in the world, but it's not a complete lost cause. Single high, the old reliable single high beater, curl flat. Hit that inside stem. Hang on to the ball as we get blasted. And for whatever reason, he's in this serial, cover three hard flat mode, so that's going to be open on the inside stem every single time. Under center. Nope, this is shotgun ace. And again, not useless, not great, but it does not make you completely want to vomit, which is always a plus. And that's basically what I said when I was going through this playbook. Not great, but not useless. That was useless. And that power play, when the back is offset as a shotgun, is basically your only shot most of the times of being able to run to the opposite or the weak side of the formation. Much more so than counter. Again, gun doubles. Play action read boots, nice. You get those play action reads all over the place. You got a nice Y cross there. Better run the spot smash. And here I misread this. I should have looked. Once I saw the safety go to the middle of the field on the left, and the hitch route was being sat on, should have looked to the right to the corner. He was in cover 6 invert there. That was my fault. I read that poorly. Made a mistake. It happens. I'm only human, damn it. Anyway, no harm came of it. We're back on offense. Going to go some single back here. Single back doubles is not very good at all. You see here, a lot of those plays are just sacks waiting to happen and broken routes. Not a very good single back doubles at all. It's so bad here that my go-to is either double slants or curl flat, and we laser that bad boy in there. Really, really tight window. Still go seam, useless. Play action Y glance. That it's okay that outside vertical route is decent against match coverage. It's basically a double move. Play action Y corner. You're going to get sacked. Trust me, you're going to get sacked if you run it like this. And you got curl flat there. You can pretty much run against, your single high stuff. Curl flat you can't go wrong with ever. He's in a zero blitz mode here. One cut saves a day, and we're in for TD. Next drive, going to bust out some empty. Not a bad empty set. Again, with Madden, you just got to go empty with extreme caution. That version of curl flats I don't like at all, with the out route instead of the flat route. We're going to go empty smash. I'm a smash whore. I love smash. It's one of my favorite concepts of all time. And of course, we're going to get big hit for a fumble. But yeah, I love Smash in real life. I love Smash virtually. I'll run Smash anytime the opportunity presents itself. This flanker drive angle, couple of problems with this play. One, automotion plays make it notoriously easy for the user to key on. And two, that angle route is too flat. The angle route needs to be wider. It's so flat that the two routes, the angle and the flanker drive, are damn near right next to each other. And I'm really fortunate to get the pass completed. I form slot. Again, when you go into I formation, you can just kiss the process of any, passing concepts that are functional goodbye. Just going to try to run power here. Just fall forward for the first down. Could have bounced that outside and maybe have a shot to spin out the corner one-on-one, but you never know when someone's going to instantly peel off their block when you do bounce the power outside. So I just said, screw it, just get a dang first down. Got your deuce close here. You got your wham. You got your tight end angle. Your usual deuce close stuff here. This formation is still plenty popular. Last stuff you can do run concept-wise between wham, dive, tosses, and stretches if you're a good run stick guy. Single back deuce doesn't have a whole heck of a lot there to work with. You got a skinny post on a curl flat and a couple of play action plays. That's pretty much it. Again, a double set, not a lot to work with. Their split back is horrible as well. Ace offset, like I said before, not unusable. I'm going to run zone read here. Going to probably end up keeping it. Not keeping it, but giving it, which we do. The defender stands up, just he eliminates himself from the box, and away you go. Back to doubles. I think I'm going to try a dagger. Nope, going to try a zone read. Doing this in hindsight, I forget what I'm doing when I'm commentating, in real time. We're going to go zone read. Give for a couple of yards. Just steadily matriculate the ball down the field. That's all we're worried about here. Matriculate the ball down the field. The patient man wins in Madden. Most bad players that you run into online, the number one thing that they have in common is that they're all in such a hurry. They just want to play fast, fast, fast. They want to get the ball down the field as fast as humanly possible. They want to run the play as fast as humanly possible. They want to, blitz you as fast as possible, and it just gets them run off the field more times than not. Patient man wins. The patient man who is just going to take what's there and going to, pick and prod, make you take away something to set something up further down the field. And on the shots there, take it. Here we're going to go Y cross. He tries to blitz and peel back, but the square in is too far away for him to do much of anything with his user, and we just, hit it underneath the corner on his cut. So now he's in, like I said, they want everything now. Now he's in mid-blitz, zero-blitz mode. You gain some yards, they get irritated, and they start bringing the house. And that's where they really get gashed. You just cannot play that way versus people who know what they're doing. They'll kill you dang near every single time. Like this high-low dig play, good cover 2 beater. The only thing I don't like about that is this forced outside release of the tight end. It makes me come off of him really, really quick. Like the user's going to go over there and haul tail to cover him, but then he's going to come off and I have a window, but I've already come off the read when I saw the user do that. So I'm just going to stare down the barrel of the gun, wait for him to commit to me, and hit the square end as it clears all the way across the field. I knew I was going to either get some yards in the scramble, or if it came down on me, I would have been able to hit the square end behind him, which is exactly what I did. So, knocking on the door, gun trips tight end, one of the best formations in the game, and this shot wheel, one of the best plays in the game. Just going to run it with the back block. I'm not going to put the tight end on a route, and you're just looking for whichever post route breaks first. Triangle's covered, and square comes right behind it. And touchdown. So that's going to end the game. So, not a bad playbook. Again, like I said, similar to the Bengals playbook in a lot of ways. It has some things that make it, in my opinion, substantially worse than the Bengals playbook. Like just a really lack of options under center from the single back, especially single back doubles and wide trips. And that caused me to knock it down quite a few pegs and put it behind Bills and Broncos, really. I like the Bills and Broncos playbooks better than I liked using the Brownies. Got some good stuff out of doubles and shotgun wide trips, gun doubles, I should say, and the bunch and the tight stuff is pretty decent. But overall, I felt like it was noticeably inferior to the Bengals playbook, even though it does share similarities. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you all later. The Bucks are next.